All right. So we are in Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea, episode 1. And we are picking to jump into it. So let's go ahead and let me just make sure that we're separate because we just finished the finale of the first one. And then we were gonna jump into this next week, but I decided to start it just a little bit for about 45 minutes for an hour, give or take, tonight. That way we'll have a pretty good lead on it, and then go from there. So just make sure everything's good. I think it is. Hopefully we're not overriding the finale here. I think we are. I think I've given enough time. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. All right. Boop. I was taking screenshots. There we go. All right. So like I said, we're going to jump into Burial at Sea episode 1. This is the DLC. This is more about Elizabeth than it is with Booker. Booker might be in episode 1. I don't remember. It's been a while. Yep. We're going to go easy. Hardcore modes for the best of the best. Bam. Ah, more mind-bending. DeWitt Investigations. If you didn't see the finale, there was a bunch of lighthouses.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Okay, so anyway, in the ending, Anna was kidnapped. Anna was a baby, Booker's daughter. He ended up selling her to settle a debt, which he felt really guilty for, and he ended up becoming Comstock. Well, in the end, a bunch of Elizabeth came out from pretty much every universe that they could fit in the scene anyway, and they drowned him. They killed Comstock before he could even come to be. So that's essentially what's going on here. With the DLC, we're kind of continuing that story. We're exploring different parts of it, but the main game was about Booker DeWitt learning who he is. He becomes Comstock. You learn more about the Elizabeths in every universe. You remember, or you learn that every lighthouse is an entrance to a different multiverse, and there are different choices, all kinds of stuff. So that's about it. And right here, we're about to get into a different Elizabeth. So varying on the story, constants and variables. So there's that. Hey, what's up, Goku? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Whoa.
You got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Red means
Ugh.
green means go.
Yikes.
This is the rule all little girls know.
Yeah, basically, Rapture.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, but even Andrew Ryan takes a vacation.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
What do they even look like under those?
Well, I say you should have to prove your problem.
It's crazy. You can kind of tell they touched up the models in the DLC. They look a lot better. They're also a lot more fluid.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Fair.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
I went through basic, decent sort, but the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
I suppose I shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant. Clearly. Not changing it now.
Damn. That's messed up.
I told her.
Oop, wrong one.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
See something. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome.
Okay.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you
The
Cohen
assurances
sends
of
those
a grave
masks out
robber
in some
are of
kind
no
of box.
interest to me. You hand the ring back, the matter will
Must be
remain
somewhere
between
else.
you and me.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Ooh. Damn.
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Poof, they're all gone.
I don't have all the
How is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, Eminent Domain?
Dr. Steinman told me he uses my picture to judge facial symmetry.
Darling, that line actually work on anyone before closing time?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I think that's the same guitar we played in the first one. Interesting.
Welcome, welcome.
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh, yes.
Oh, music does something to me. Especially something in this
Yes.
phase. It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely
Gotta find
sensual.
that box. Nothing. Well, only one place left.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating. Also powerful and masculine. Oh, yes, when one feels the urge to I must go. must go.
One more note shall prove my undoing. And he's following her.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Buongiorno, signore.
I think I've ever been in here.
Days. Her little girl's been missing for days. I'm a complete wreck if Trudy even gets a nosebleed. So many children. It can't all be coincidence.
Actually, I think I had been in here in the first game.
Suchong observed strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of a Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Su Chong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property. Two-way street.
Whoa. Dude.
Good day.
Hey, what's up, man? Bulldog, what's up, dude? I'm sorry. With your the freaking chat thing. It's in purple. It's hard to see names. Chilling at home. You have a good day?
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Long, hot, yeah, right.
Original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
Where is he hiding that box?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolish
There you are, little son of a bitch. Would you like me to?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much to You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle sorry.
That's good. That's good.
Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. This is Sander Cohen's miasma. This was during his prolific age where he, well, went insane and thought he saw a giant rabbit. Apparently. Some ancient movie with a boy and a rabbit that walked around in a rabbit suit. Rabbits in rabbit suits. Who knew? Okay, we're done. I don't know what the hell that was.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
All right.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Booker. So again, just a reminder, this is a different Elizabeth from the first game, different Booker from the first game, but still Booker and still Elizabeth. Constants and variables. Also...
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection.
Fair. Right? Also, this this Elizabeth is a lot more, you know, well endowed. Much more well endowed.
This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Animated.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Mm.
Dance, dance, move! Move, move, that's right, that's right.
Getting weird.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal!
This guy.
Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore.
Jesus.
For the artist.
You say artist, I say serial killer. One and the same.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important.
Oh, straight up creepy, yeah.
So many children. Flit, flit, flit away.
But he's also not wrong.
I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cole, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, come, dance.
Ooh, dude, chips and dip sounds really good right now.
I care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong has Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Yeesh.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Yeesh. Alrighty. Goku, if you're still watching, are you playing ATS? I just saw you log into it.
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
Trying to. Gotcha. Okay.
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Not wrong.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
No, what's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea. Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Look up there.
Okay, got our hook shot. I'll be honest, I prefer this Elizabeth to the other one. A lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? Think about it later.
Stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Alright, I got the grabber unjammed.
I made you a solid offer!
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
I like how we've already got a plasmid. It's awesome.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur.
49.
49.
49 for
49
sure.
for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Mr. DeWitt, take a look.
This don't seem.
After all I've done!
Come out and show yourself.
Here, ammo!
Let you and me talk.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
No doubt, you'll prove persuasive.
Enter mod. As an artifact, the projectile can freeze multiple enemies. Huh. We don't have these yet. Alright. Dude, I don't know why, but I dig that suit. I think it's just a button overlap. I like it. Side note, I've been talking with Hannah, or Lady Psylocke, as some of you know her, and soon, the next couple of years, for the first time in my life, in this man's life, I'm going to own a suit. Don't know when, but soon. Soon. Suitin. Soon. I was trying to pronounce soon and suit, but it ain't going to work. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I've never owned one. My last marriage, I rented one for the wedding. But my dad once told me you need to own at least one suit in your life. So, part of my plan.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications.
Classics, truth.
More pressure, more burst pipes.
Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
It says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Wait a minute. This is grown-up Elizabeth. Oh, shit. Okay, it's coming together now because the one we rescued, she was probably 17, 18 This one? Early 30s? Maybe? I guess, well, I don't know. Her development physically, I could be wrong.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
16-ish, yeah. Well, speaking of Lady Psylocke, hello.
Just let me in, okay? There. Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. We're all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Even lay down a trap or two.
Heh. She'd be 27. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, because she's definitely grown up. Obviously developed more. She had to have been, I think you're right, 16, 17-ish in the first game. But now, yeah, late 20s, early 30s easily. It's amazing, actually, how they aged her. It's just fantastic. Well, we beat the first game. And now we're starting the DLC, the downloadable content, for a bit. And we're going to continue it next week. But at the end of the first game, we found out there's a bunch of Elizabeths. There's a bunch of Booker DeWitts, the main character I'm playing. At the end of the game, he became Comstock, the guy we were fighting against the whole time. Elizabeth is his daughter, named Anna. He sold her to forgive a debt. But Elizabeth ends up... We stop Comstock by killing ourselves, basically. We drown... Elizabeth drowns us, so... All over the place. But... Different universe now. And this is the same Elizabeth from the first game that Bulldog and I just figured out. Except she's more grown up, probably by about 12 years, I'm guessing. Nope, and a lockpicks.
You to accept less is magic.
Bad spot to put that text. What? Because you're not one of them, Fontaines. Fort Dundee. Wow. Check box. Wait. I mean, I'm taken. Otherwise, we'll stop there. We're not going to dig that far into my past.
Ammo, take it!
The hell?
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaines into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. I haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Owned.
Sincerity. That's what I've been lacking.
Gears is, yeah, obviously. Using a plasma to kill an enemy returns some Eve. Ooh, alright.
What is the greatest lie ever created? What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind?
Look up there.
The anarchist Bakunin said the urge to destroy is also a creative urge. This one out in the open here? Ain't you got no respect? Washed up!
What the hell? Aiming weapon damage increases after he's successful. Ooh, oh yeah.
What exact? Always knew I'd be a star.
This guy's a total boxer. Hmm. Hop up. Huh. Ah.
Here you go.
Both. Actually, technically, both. It. The timeline's all over the place. It's multiple timelines in multiple universes happening at once, basically.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound
I know, right? Yeah.
They would be the first sons of bitches who found an answer.
I'll explain more this weekend.
Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Okay, one thing to note that's really fucked up about Bioshock. Little girls are kidnapped. Not little boys, little girls are kidnapped because of what's called Eve. They're converted into these energy deposits, basically. And they form connections with these guys called Big Daddies. Basically, they're giant submariners for the most part. And in the first game, Elizabeth had a connection with Songbird, the giant bird that was chasing us the whole time. That was essentially her Big Daddy. And in essence, Elizabeth was really a little sister, just more powerful, more magnified, but she's grown up now, obviously. So anyway, these little girls are abducted. They're turned into these energy deposits, and the people that we're killing right now, these addicts, are always looking for a little girl to get energy out of. Twisted as it is. Oh, Big Daddy. Right? All right. Ladies wear. Hmm. Stand above the crowd. Wait. Was that a whale? Whoa. Wow. There was a whale.
Sorry.
She's like, sorry, my bad. Never heard that. She's like, I'm sorry I set off the automatic weapon.
No, it's not the strong. Is that?
Mr. Dwayne, splicers.
Hmm. Superior shoes for superior women. Okay, who the hell has a foot like that? That looks uncomfortable as hell. I'm not. Listen, I gotta give a big shout out to women because seriously, heels, they look like fucking torture. I get that it's done for fashion, but man, I've seen some Google images of feet that wear heels all day. Ooh, no thank you. Oh, because I can't get in here. Hmm.
I was in the war. I won these scars.
Watch it. We've got company.
Hey! I always been there for you!
Ooh, Two-Face. Jeez. Wow. This reminds me of, I don't know if y'all ever saw Escape from LA with Kurt Russell. Badass movie, totally 80s. But there's one part of LA that's like nothing but plastic surgery that gone wrong. Like so much plastic surgery, and it just caused these people to mutate. And now they hunt people down for eyes, tongues, butts, for body parts, so that they can put them back on their body to look better. That's what this reminds me of.
Elizabeth?
Oh, this won't take long at all.
All yours.
That's what she said.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe storeroom. The code's 0928.
Zero 0928.
Don't you know what you're doing to me?
Son of a...
You talk back to me.
Ah! Hey, lady, jeez.
Ammo, Mr. DeWitt.
Oh, wow.
Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
Great.
Whew.
Think you can crack this one open?
Let me see. Got it.
Did you hear that Andrew Ryan took control of Fontaine Futuristics? I'm mad.
Where was the, Hold on. Where was I going?
Feel better already.
Mr. DeWitt. Splicers.
Holy...
I only worry so much because I love you. Just who do you think you are?
You can call me Big Daddy.
I'm a legend, you hear? I love.
Okay, 0928. Where was the jewelry? Shoes. There we go. Let's see. 09 to 8.
But I don't think it shows.
Yoo-hoo! Hey.
Come on out. You promise never again.
Come on.
Can't find anything. I've got ammo.
I should have read the instructions.
You should have read the instructions. Oof. Decrease weapon reload time by 30%. Hmm.
Heartless. That's what this town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread, marked return to sender, insufficient postage.
Crazy. All right, y'all. So here's the deal, right? We beat the first one earlier. You can check out the finale if you want to. You can rewatch that video. It's about 45 minutes long. Be sure to watch through the credits because there's a very, very cool sing along that they do between between the voice actors of Troy Baker and Shannon Dupree, something like that. It's very cool. So here tonight, though, we kind of jumped into this one for about 45 minutes. We'll be continuing it next week. Each episode, we're in episode 1. Episode 1's about 2 hours. Episode 2 is about 3.5 hours. So it's going to be about a 3-part stream series for the DLC. But when we get to the next save point, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. But I wanted to give a shout out to everybody just for hanging out tonight. It's been fantastic, even starting 2 different stories, ending one, starting one. So just a heads up.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Cause I'm turn my call. Last time you'll screw me over.
I didn't screw you over. Oh yeah. Tommy gun.
That's all I have.
Think of the mask. Say hello to my little friend. Notice it's gold. I have the gold weapon because I bought the collector's edition, I think, back in 2015. Jeez.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
It's beginning to look a lot like plasmids everywhere you turn.
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with it.
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
It's kind of funny. You think of the word jockey when you look at a woman like that. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, hello. Where'd the Tommy gun go? Oh no, what'd I do with it? Where'd the Tommy gun go? Wow. I think I just lost my Tommy gun. That sucks.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
Here you go! Wait, take this.
It's locked.
Keep a lookout. All done.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
I mean, kinda, when you're altering reality to bring in things that don't exist. Yeah, there could be a little bit of explanation, woman. Just saying. Alright. I think that's gonna do it. Maybe. 10:15? Yep, that'll work. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. Big shout out to everybody. Sorry, it's a bit of an odd time to quit. Also, any of my remarks tonight were just in pure humor. Just a heads up. I meant no offense to anybody, as always. But thank you guys for hanging out. Also, a big shout out to Miss Lady Psylocke for popping in. She has limited data, so her presence here is very awesome. Also, a big shout out to Bulldog, sir. Glad you're doing good. Glad the family's doing good. Enjoy your chips and dip. I will hopefully have some tomorrow. I'm actually going to meet up with some old coworkers tomorrow. I was supposed to be going to meet Lady Psylocke tomorrow night, but old coworkers are having a get together. We're gonna hang out for a while and gonna have a good night. And then I'm headed over to Lady P's. Not sure I can get used to that. Lady Psylocke's tomorrow, Saturday morning. So, I'll have some photos up at some point. You guys can, I'll probably put them up on Twitter, maybe one or two, or maybe share one or two in Discord once I get her permission, to share photos of her, not of me, obviously, but, of us together. It'd be really cool. So, yeah, there's that. So a big shout out to everybody, including Goku, sir. I hope you're enjoying ATS if you're still watching. Bulldog, have a good weekend, sir. Tell the family I said hi. And which was here actually last night, eating chips and dip too, so relevant. But anyway, you guys and gals, stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Guys and gals. There we go. Oh, me back. Me back. God, my back's killing me.